What is going on, guys? Umbre here, episode 11 of our Nuzlocke playthrough. And yes, how are you guys today? Because I'm amazing. I'm on a little roll of doing these episodes, so we're going to do another one now. And we got to Castellia City last time, which was all really good and amazing and super awesome. Happy bounce time. Yeah, let's do this. So, we are going to start off here by, well, I'm going to show you firstly where you can get an EV from with the hidden ability of EV, which is whatever you want it to be. So we're going to go in here, and then we are going to go up a few floors, I believe. Can we go up some floors? Let's do this. And I think we have to go to the 3rd floor. I think. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is the right place, but we can get given a Pokemon, and of course a Nuzlocke run is you can get the first Pokemon you see on every route, but we can be gifted Pokemon, so that's what we're going to do. So I believe this woman is going to give me an EV if I say yes. I think I just have to read all this stuff she's saying. Yep, I agree, the sea gear is fantastic. Let's ask her about the box. Yep. Do I have to, do I have to beat the gym and come back here? Yep, okay. Okay, so I need to go and beat the gym and come back here. Well, that's an anticlimax. I wanted an EV. But anyway, we've got a few new routes to explore. So we're going to go do that. And the first thing we're going to do is go to the desert resort place. And I'm hoping... Actually, I don't know what I want from the desert resort, but we're going to go to the desert resort anyway, because I think... I have a feeling that we can go catch a Pokemon in the grass just north of the route. Just north of the route. Just north of the city, rather. So, go this way. There's an old man in the way. And then up here. And then I think we can just... Oh, wait. I've got to keep going. So far to run. So busy. Oh, who are all these people? They're just shouting out, "Food! Food!" Just, it'd be a bit weird if you were just in the street and someone screamed food. And oh gosh, Bianca, what are you doing here? Oh, thank you for giving me the item finder. Oh, it's the dowsing machine. My mistake. I remember the item finder. Those were the days. Yep, this is all very interesting. Can you let me get on now? Okay, so we've got a dowsing machine. And I have a feeling there's a load of crystals that block your way here. However, as this is technically Route 4, we can catch the first thing we see on this route, which is awesome. And before we do anything else, I'm just gonna... Do I want to battle this hiker? Nah. Let's just see what we find here. So, what Pokemon are we going to be able to catch for our Let's Play? Sandile. It's not too bad, actually. Sandile's a dark type. If I could keep him throughout the Let's Play, he'd be a very, very good addition to the team. And he could come in useful later on. We need a ground type, really, for taking on Elisa. Is it Elisa? I can't even remember now. So, yeah, let's see if we can get this female Sandile, who is just using Sand Attack, because that's what all the cool kids use, of course. So we'll go for one more tackle, and then... Oh, wow, you avoided the attack, and now it's just going to keep using Sand Attack on me. Which is just blooming dandy, you know. That's what I look for in a Sandile, and I'm going to keep getting hit by this. What do you call it? The Sandstorm. And you know what? I'm not going to hit if I do any more attacks. So, let's just lob to Pokeball. I'm going to use a Great Ball just for the benefit of time, because I reckon this will take 1 or 2 to capture. And I'd rather not go around spamming loads of Pokeballs. God, I did the weird noise thing again when I go blah 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 blah. Just start talking a whole new language. And damn, that did quite a lot of damage. I'm actually going to switch here. Who can take some hits? Frankie, you can take some hits. So we'll go with Frankie. And Frankie is really over-leveled, but we don't care because Frankie's an absolute beast. So, come on Frankie, do your magic. Also, Frankie knows Roost, so we can just heal up ourselves, because I don't think this Sandile is going to be able to do any massive damage to us. So, go Great Ball number 2, let's do this! Come on, wiggle. I'm going to wiggle in my chair as the Pokeball wiggles. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Come on, one more. One more. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we've got a Sandile. Yes, I'm happy now. Yes. Okay, so Sandile is a ground dark type. He is, I can't remember what he evolves into. Is it Crocodile? It's a very clever name, isn't it? Crocodile as in like crook. Oh, I see what they did there with the name. It's so clever. So we have a Sandile. Let's check out what this Sandile knows. Sandile plus special attack minus special defense. That's not too bad at all. Bite, Torment, Sand Tomb, and Sand Attack. Well, those moves aren't great, but they're not that unbearably bad, I suppose. I mean, Sandile's going to be very, very useful when it comes to the 4th gym, which is electric type, because of course Sandile's a ground type. And also with this being in challenge mode, and the fact that I struggled with the 4th gym without a ground type before, I'm certainly welcoming Sandile to the team. He's definitely gonna help us out. So I think there's one more place we can actually go and catch Pokemon, and that place is the sewers. And this is a new place for anyone who hasn't played Black and White 2. But this area it's like a sewer underneath the city, and it actually leads across a large area of the region, and the sewer links to a cave, and from this cave you are able to access Relic Castle through the, I guess, basement, and that's how you get Volcarona. I've not actually done a video on that yet. I might do one showing you how to do it. So the sewers are down there, but this guy's in the way, it seems. Can you move, please, sir? Okay, can you shuffle, please? I want to go down. Okay, I'm trying to remember how to trigger the event there, and I can't remember, but what I can remember that we can do right this minute, I hope, is get the EXP share, which is in one of the buildings just here. So if you need the EXP share, I think it's this building here, and a crazy woman just approaching you like, "Here, have the XP share." See, look at her, she's beautiful. Is it a woman or is it a man? I don't know. It's a bit of a weird haircut. But we have the EXP share now, and that's what matters. So that's going to help us level up the guys, even when they're like not facing battle. And that will be pretty useful for if we catch anyone who's really underleveled and we want to level them up a bit during this Let's Play. So I'm trying to think, where can we go now? Because I'm trying to remember how. Oh, okay. I've just remembered how to trigger the sewer event, people. Yes, memory. Sorry, my memory likes to work when like 10 minutes after it's needed to work. So what we have to do is we have to come to the entrance of this gym, and I believe Iris is actually the person who comes and is like, hey you're coming to the sewers to help me. See? And there she is. So she's like, yo, I need your help, fool. And you're just like, sure thing, sweet thing. And she takes you away with her purple hair, which is a bit weird. But anyway, yep, this is all very interesting, Iris. Can we go now? Okay, so she's like, yeah, there's a sewer and we need to sort out the sewer. So you can't, I don't know if you can go in the gym. But we're not going to bother with the gym just yet. We are going to, in fact, go and explore this sewer, in which we can find a plethora of Zubats, Rattatas, I can't even say the name right, and various other Pokemon. So let's run. We'll probably just go catch a Pokemon in there, and then I don't know. We'll take the episode from there. I mean, I've done a few short episodes so far in this little session, and I might make this one a tiny bit longer. So we might go and see what we actually have to go and do down in the sewers today. So let's do this. And she's kind of just like letting you chase her, then running away, then you chase her, then running away, which is a bit odd, but bitches be crazy. I had to put that somewhere in the commentary. So now that guy who was blocking the sewers has moved out of the way, so now we can actually go and look, there's the entrance in case you didn't notice it. And we're now going to go there, and Twiggy's here, and now we are going to go with Twiggy, and I think we work together on this one. So he's really eager to go in there. I'm not sure why he's so eager, but Twiggy's just Twiggy. Silly old Twiggy. So enthusiastic about nothing. Did I actually heal up after I went to the... No, I didn't. Okay, that's probably a good job I checked that, actually. Item, give, EXP share to Sandile. You can look after that for me, buddy. So now we can go in here, and Twiggy's just here like, yo, Umbre man, let's go in the sewers. Yes, I'll help you, I'll help you, Twiggy. So, I can't remember which way we go here. I assume we go... I don't know. Which way do we go? Oh, it's a double Zubat battle. Okay, well, I don't know if I can catch these, but I can catch one of these because it's the first time I've seen these on the route. So, by the rules of the Nuzlocke run, we are in fact allowed to capture the first Pokemon we see. Because this is a double battle, we can catch either of them. Not that it really matters because they're both Zubats at the end of the day. Zubats, not the greatest Pokemon ever, but with a little bit of, I don't know, with a little bit of patience, you know, you can get it to a Golbat, and it's not too shabby actually as a Pokemon. So we got one of them hit with static, and the other one took some damage. And Pignite's just like, fuck this, I'm charging him with some flames. Boom! And he would take out the one with not a lot of health. So Flame Charge is a physical attack which boosts your speed every time you use it. Just a little fact for you in case you didn't actually know about that, although I'd be surprised if you didn't, considering it was in the first generation of Generation 5. That makes no sense whatsoever. It was in the first installment of Pokemon White. So, we can now try and catch this guy, I think, because he's paralysed and he's had a tiny bit of health. And if I do any more, I'm pretty sure Pignite will finish him off along with me. So let's hope we can get this Zubat. And yes, we can. That's good news. So now we have a Zubat in our team as well. So we've got a bit more depth to our team now, although we have now got 2 flying types, which I don't know, that might be a problem coming up to Elisa's gym, but certainly in the short run, this should be pretty useful. And I'm going to call this guy Zeus. I forgot to give Sandile a nickname, but if someone reminds me in the comments, I will go and do that off screen for the next episode. So that's Zeus the Zubat. Let's have a look at his stats. Leech Life, Supersonic, Astonish, Bite. Minus attack plus special defense. That's not ideal, I suppose, but beggars can't be choosers, and it's a Nuzlocke run. It's the first thing we bumped into, and I can't argue with it because it's like the only thing I can catch down here. Although there is actually another part to this route which hopefully I can get to, and there are 2 Team Plasma members there, and they don't look like they're up to any good, so we'll have to go fight them ourselves. But firstly, we've got to take on 2 Ratatas. Oh, it's such a mouthful, the name Ratata. They could have just called it Ratty or Rats. But no, they had to make it sound all like ta-ta-ta. It rolls out well off the tongue when you say it clearly, but I mean, come on now. Oh, Arm Thrust. Pignite gonna get them crits. So Ratata fainted. 42 XP, which is not a lot, but we are EXP sharing it, so it's just nice to kind of spread the love and spread the EXP that everyone has. And Arm Thrust is going to come in from Pignite again, and he's just going to be like tapping them on the face with the palm of his hand and just like, yeah, take this. So that hit one time and Ratata's dead. Or fainted, but I guess we're doing a Nuzlocke run, so by the rules of Nuzlocke it would have actually died. So does that mean it's died or not? I don't even know. Let's go see what this item is. I wish I'd bought some repairs, and Twisted Spoon has an interesting item. It boosts the power of special attack. No, not special attack, sorry, psychic attacks. So let's take on these 2 guys. Twiggy's just there like, yep, I'm ready, fool. Let's do this. And I'm just there like, yeah, let's do this. And then, is it just me, or is the Plasma member on the right's face like brighter? They kind of look the same. Maybe they're twins. Let's do this anyway. So, Team Plasma. You'd think they'd learn their lesson, wouldn't you, really? With all the crazy shenanigans they try and get, like, done and fail at. So, Scraggy and Sandile. So, they've got their own Sandile, which that might be problematic for me. Although, my Sandile doesn't know any ground type attack, so I'm going to assume that they haven't learnt any in the 2 levels, and if I'm wrong, I think Lex can take 1 or 2 hits, so we should be okay in that respect. And that Sandile just been 1-hit KO'd by a Pignite that's on steroids. It's just like, no! And then Pignite just like, and it's dead. It's gone. So Lex is just going to gain some XP. Now Sandile is now level 15. Yeah, buddy. And now I can use Thunder Shock. And I don't think this is going to be a 1-hit KO just because Lex is under-leveled. But it did not as much as I thought it was going to do, actually. But Scrafty is just a bulky Pokemon in general. So we'll go with the Tackle. I don't think this is actually going to do as much as the other move did, Thunder Shock, because Lex is a special attacker and not a physical attacker. However, we'll just try it out. You know, there's no harm. I don't think this Scrafty, or Scraggy rather, provides any real threat to my team, other than if he uses that attack, which I don't even know what attack that was, but that did a little bit of damage. Kind of hurt, man. And Pignite's going to go for the Flame Charging, because this Pignite that we're partnering up with is over-leveled like hell. We should be good, and indeed we are, as Pignite literally just squishes the Scraggy. So Scraggy fainted, and is that GG? I think they only had 1 each. Yes, they did. Okay, so that's Team Plasma down here dealt with. Again, I hate these guys. We keep seeing them every other oh my gosh, the speech of myself is awful. That makes no sense, that sentence, now I think about it. Oh, someone with no name. Question mark, question mark, question mark, said something. Oh, hello there. Oh, it's Twiggy's just like, oh, it's, okay, I'm trying to remember what this guy's called. He's the bug type guy. Oh gosh, what's his name? I'm going to bash my head against the door until I think about this name. It's not Bugsy, because that's the one in Gen 2. But he's a bug and grass type trainer. He has kind of a mix. I think they're mostly bug. In fact, they might all be bug except his Livani, which of course is a grass bug type. So flying moves will be super effective against that. So that's kind of why we're hoping Frankie's going to come in a league of his own. And now we have to talk to this guy, and now someone else with no names appearing, and it's the creepy guy who's a Pokemon researcher, who at this point you don't know he's working for Team Plasma, but he is. Sorry, spoilers. So, cool story, bro. He's now waddling off. And if we continue going this way that we've entered the sewers in from, I believe that we get opened up on a route which is classified as being in the city. Okay, this is Ancient Path, so whatever we find in here we can catch also, but do I want to catch anything in Ancient Path? It's kind of scary. Let's just do it. Whatever we find in here is ours to catch, and I'll have to remember that if we ever come here in the future that I already caught something from here. And we've got a Woobat. I've got too many what do you call it, flying types on my team as it is. So we're just going to Thunder Shock it and take the EXP that we can get from this Woobat, which is pretty nice for Lex, because this Woobat's actually surprisingly strong now I look at it. Damn. It's a strong Woobat. But anyway, it knows Heart Stamp. Bam! And I've been stamped with love. And I flinch. Oh, well, that's not cool. And now I'm being gusted. Oh, don't blow me away. And Lex is not happy. Just like Electric Shock. Electric Shock, Thunder Shock. My gosh, I can't even name the names of the moves right now. But Sandile gaining that XP again, so that was not worth going in there. And I'm really beginning to wish I bought some repels, because I can see this getting really annoying. Is there a way I can get to the stairs? I don't think I can go anywhere from here at the moment. I think there is actually a way you can progress through this sewers. However, maybe we'll cover that next time, because this episode's getting pretty long. So I'm going to nail this Zubat and then end for this episode, I think, just because I've done quite a long session and I don't want to lose any of the progress I've made. You know, this has been like a 20-minute episode, and I'd really I really don't want to have to do it all over again, and it is a possibility, and this is something that I should probably explain, that when you're recording these, obviously, there's a chance like my recording software and stuff will fail, and it can be pretty frustrating doing a Let's Play. It happened with me. I was doing another video today, and I've already done some of this, and it failed. So it's a bit of a bummer when that happens, so this is kind of a replay of something that I've already done. But anyway, oh, another battle. Okay, I'm just going to cut it off this episode. I will join you guys in the future. So I'll probably meet you outside the Pokemon Center in Castellia City, because I'm going to have to get out of the sewer and just run a load of time. So guys, thank you for watching. My name is Umbre. Thank you for watching this video. Please be sure to like, favourite and lick the video if you really like it. And other than that, guys, thank you for watching. I'm out, guys.